I don't know that he can maintain boxing Floyd for that long. Canelo undone.
All right, so let's dive into this. Jet Li versus Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. This is like the dream match, right?
It's the ultimate what if. Yeah.
The master of martial arts going up against the undefeated boxing champ. I mean, could Jet Li, with all his speed and agility, all those different fighting styles he knows, could he actually beat Mayweather with that legendary defense?
Well, it's so interesting, right? You've got these two totally different styles. Like, can specialized expertise win out, or does it take a more well-rounded skill set?
And we've been digging into some sources on these two,
Yeah.
right? And Jet Li, I mean, he's known for that blazing speed.
Yeah.
Like, remember that scene in Fist of Legend?
Oh, yeah.
Where he just demolishes like an entire dojo
Right.
in like seconds?
It's insane.
That kind of speed against Mayweather's like, more methodical style.
Yeah.
I mean, that could really throw things off.
It would be a wild card for sure.
Plus, he's got the precision, the technique, and he's got so many different fighting styles under his belt. Like he can do those flying kicks, those lightning fast strikes, and he's like an acrobat.
Right. He's incredibly versatile.
Yeah.
But that brings up the question, right? Most of his experience is in choreographed fights.
Yeah.
So how would that translate to like a real world, no holds barred situation?
Right, because it's a totally different beast, isn't it?
Totally.
And then you've got Floyd Mayweather, the king of the boxing ring. I mean, his defense is legendary. Pinpoint accuracy, incredible endurance, and he just seems to read his opponents, like, effortlessly.
Yeah, and his dominance in the boxing world, it's undeniable, right? But his expertise lies in a very specific set of rules and techniques. So outside of the ring, could that actually become a limitation?
I see what you're saying, yeah. So we basically got a martial arts master with this whole arsenal of moves versus a boxing legend with like this almost unbreakable defense. What if this were just a straight up boxing match?
Okay, so in that kind of controlled setting, with those specific rules, I think Mayweather's strengths would definitely give him a clear advantage. He can control the distance, dictate the pace of the fight, all within the ring. But if we're talking about like a no-holds-barred fight, anything goes, that's where things could really shift.
Because, Jet Li would be able to use all of it, right? The kicks, the grappling, the throws, pressure points, everything, all those traditional martial arts techniques.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, imagine Mayweather's going for a jab, right? And then boom, Li just comes in with a spinning back kick. Could Mayweather even adapt to that?
It'd be tough, that's for sure. In that kind of scenario, Li's speed and agility, they become such huge assets. He could get in close, negate that reach advantage that Mayweather usually relies on, and just overwhelm him with all those different kinds of attacks.
So it's almost like Mayweather's style, it's like a scalpel, right?
Yeah, I like that.
It's super precise, super effective, but it's meant for a very specific purpose. And then you've got Jet Li, who's like, he's got the whole toolbox. Right?
Yeah, he's got a tool for every situation.
He's got a weapon for anything.
Right. And while, based on what we've seen, it seems like Jet Li might have the upper hand in a more open fight. We can't forget anything can happen in a fight,
Oh, yeah?
One lucky punch could change the entire outcome.
So let's recap here. We've got these two legendary fighters with totally contrasting strengths and weaknesses. And it seems like who would win really comes down to, like, what are the rules of the fight?
Absolutely.
Boxing match. Mayweather's probably going to take it.
Yeah, most likely.
But an open fight.
Yeah.
No holds barred. Then Li's diverse skill set. It seems like he's got the edge there.
Yeah. This whole thing, I think it just really highlights how important strategy and adaptability are. Knowing your own strengths, that's important. But understanding your opponent's weaknesses, that's crucial to actually winning. And that's true, whether you're talking about a fight or, well, pretty much any challenge in life, really.
So who do you think would win this epic showdown?
Right.
And why? I mean, it's really something to think about.
Definitely food for thought.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap it up there. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.